Well, it all the time. Does it? Channel gets popular. They're doing really good, but then the deterioration begins deterioration, and of course we got that name. I'm pretty sure of it. We got the Malibu boy who driving the fastest, most expensive cars, living in houses, and well, anyway, he fled to Cebu. I guess the heat was getting a little bit too hot on Boracay and BGC, whatever. Too fucking. Some things, Okay, hold on. Let me get comfortable here. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Hold on, boys. Okay, I'll be right there. Here we go. Whoop, nope. Yep, okay. All right. Uncle Frank is here. Long on here, man. I got a bit on hold for 40 minutes. I had to go get some supplies. Yeah, to have a signal one over here in Battaglia Islands. We had a bit of wind today. I don't have to talk about tomorrow. It was happening in Surigao, but from what I looked at in the weather report, I didn't see anything special going on there. No, I didn't see it. Well, anyway, Jasper, and a kind of a topic. Of course, he loves the publicity, but I've seen a change in tone of his voice now. He lost one of his best contributors, and I think the trend is going to. Certainly, we hope so. We're just infiltrated with total losers out here, and we don't need, like Barney Fife said, nip it in the bud. Nip it in the bud before, you know what I mean? Before it spreads like cockroaches, or bacteria. So, we must say that, though. I haven't heard Uncle Jesse on in a while. Maybe he died or something. I don't know. But I heard that Bummer was having heart palpitations. Put that light on, dearie. Love that movie in a minute. It's on hold. Guess what I ate for dinner, guys? I had a bowl of peas. I'm not kidding. And canned? No, not because we're broke. Just that I had some vegetables in. I was going to make some broccoli. I just got lazy. I said, fuck it. Open up a can of fucking peas. That was fine. I'm good with it. Peas, eat peas, they make you fart. But yeah, I think Jasper's getting, and it's not a good message. He wanted popularity, and we had a lot of shows over like that. They wanted their popularity, but it took over. It got overwhelming for them when they got a little bit too much, not like I never had that experience. A little bit too much negativity to follow. Of course, I've never had that before. Anyway, sorry, I had the channel on hold there for quite a while. I forgot I had it on. I had to go to before they closed. I went to Mercy opened up in town. I also wanted to check it out. It's a hole in the wall store, nothing in it. We now got a DIY store, do it yourself, and we got to check that out tomorrow. It's like a tree grows in Brooklyn. You know what I mean by that? And there's Golly Bees here now. Well, they have a portable unit that was up in Battaglia at different places. So now they're back in Battaglia. Not that I like that food, okay? When I'm really slumming it, chicken, it's heavily fried in vegetable oil. Just take a gun in my head. It's a lot, easier to quicker. You don't have to suffer. But every now and then you give in to shit like that. So, I do. I give in to shit like that every now and again. Eat, you know what I mean? It's kind of like the syndrome the Philippines go through. Hey, whatever's available, or else I'm going to starve. Well, I don't get to guarantee you that. I don't never going to starve out here. In fact, I got to worry about starving. My weight be what it is. Although I've maintained around that weight since I can read other factors that might contribute. If you got sick or you got, I don't know, he could lose a lot of weight. That happened to me once, man. It happened to me. It certainly fucking did. But anyway, what happened to Boracay Beach? Is the shine of its gold gone away? Did he pretty much use and abuse Boracay? You know what? I tell you, I would have thought about going to Boracay. It's too much glitter. It's overkill. It's not what it is. Talked to that went to Boracay, said they never go there again. Too touristy. And it's the restaurants, I heard. I'm not gonna fly all the way or go all the way to Boracay. And they got some nice areas out there, what I've seen. I got some nice ones right here too. Right here. No, I didn't get my treadmill yet because the weather, the ferries, and I'm sure it was coming in from Cebu region. Supposed to be day. So Hopefully, was everybody afraid that I'm not going to be on here long anyway. I don't bite your head, contrary to you believe trolls listening, so I understand that. Frankie understands. So anyway, Jasper is, getting a taste of his own medicine apparently. I think he's realized that his popularity is starting to wane a bit, and people don't trust him. And then he starts charging people $50 for consultations. We laughed about it. And the guy's here like 7 months, and he's giving consultations on women, culture, everything they want to know. Don't you just love these? They're all over the place. They all got answers for everything, problems of the world. They'll solve you. All their experience of 7 whole months in the Philippines. And they know it all. I still, ladies and germs, that a lot of people that are coming here are running away. Now, if the dude had it so good in Malibu, well, we all know Malibu, California, very expensive place. So, was that daddy's little boy? He's on a trust fund or something, baby. Did he inherit some money or something? You got a lot of these guys who inherit money and they come to the Philippines and, you know, they either boast about them or they make believe they're poor to get more money. I mean, either way, there's that come here anyway. Malibu. Why would you leave Malibu and a chance to make buku money? The guy that said he was the one that had a cell phone business. He had a store that sold used quality type, like iPhone type and shit. Well, I got a lot of people who want to buy an iPhone, they want to buy it new. You got a small percentage that want to buy or trust a used one with limited warranty. Look, I don't buy 5% of the shit that's claimed on YouTube here. Everybody's a bullshit. I'm raising funds to get this guy out of jail. Yeah, you're raising funds, all right. The only one profiting is you. So much crazy shit going on. The guy's doing wife swapping on here and feeling his wife's breast on fucking camera, having his wife kiss another woman that happened to be his ex-girlfriend. Look, I understand. You think I'm stupid, right? Listen, I understand in part it's to get a reaction. I understand that. But even if it was to get a reaction from me or anybody else, the fact that they do something like that is disgusting. Hello, Muhammad. I mean, honestly, if you respect your partner or wife, why would you go disrespect her by feeling her breast on camera? Why would you disrespect her and the institution of marriage that you adhere to and with the religious beliefs? Why would you allow your wife to go there and make out on camera with supposedly an ex-girlfriend on camera in front of your wife? I mean, well, they're doing it to each other. Then, whether it was his last girlfriend or not, don't matter. She's a female. To have her live in the same place that he's living with his wife when they already demonstrated that they were making out with each other. So do we see a three-way situation going on here, folks? I do. Because his wife seemed very in tune. No problem, man. Kissing another woman. Well, if she kisses another woman, well, maybe if he just can't deliver this guy, if you know what I mean, maybe she needs something to excite her. So maybe I won't blame her then. Maybe I won't blame her. But I don't know. With the dueling teeth that they got going on there. Now, I never mentioned no names of anybody here, right? I'm not mentioning anybody. I could be talking about anybody. What happened to him today? I don't know. I seen he did a broadcast earlier today, but he was doing one that he was trying to knock me with the paperwork from Hawaii, blah, 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 blah. Did I miss something? What did I miss? Do tell. Do you see what happened to Ricky today? No, unless I missed it. Why don't you tell us what happened? Hello. I'm sure you'll tell us, Mr. UL Stack. I don't know if I even care. Whatever's going to happen to him is going to happen. If it ain't Mother Nature or law or something, I mean, everybody's got their destiny set. It says no. Aloe. You talking about aloe? Aloe posted something. He was torn up in a live. Well, you see, I can't see Aloe's comments. That must have been the show I was watching, and he said that Aloe was out there, and I don't know what did Aloe have to say that bothered the old Rickster. Posted something. He was torn up in a live stream. And well deserved, I'm sure. I tell you, man, just like Jasper's been pushing it, so's been Ricky, man. I'm real serious about this. I'm serious when it comes to me and Gilda. We've had it. We did a lot of talking about this lately, and we're going to figure out what we want to do about this situation. Gary Martin, Philippines, is the channel newest live stream, and at the 26, can't you send a link or something? 26-minute mark. Well, it's not that would happen to Jasper. Going back on that, Jasper now is in Cebu. I don't know if he got kicked out of Boracay or BGC, whatever the hell it is. I think people are getting really tired of him, and he's moving around because he's been making too many waves, and people are realizing it. And the guy is such a fucking arrogant bastard. And we got a lot of them on here. I'm not saying he's the only arrogant bastard on here. We got a lot of arrogant bastards on here. But this guy's the newest arrogant bastard. That's it. Okay. He's the newest arrogant bastard. Yeah. He really is. He really is. This guy, he's making a couple of bucks, but I think a lot of these guys make believe they come from money, and then they come out here and they put a show on, and that's how they earn them. They probably had a little money that they came with, but they realized they didn't want it to run out. And he's not dating no girl. Let me tell you something. If that jerk off had a woman, or he could even keep a woman, he would definitely show her on camera. But he comes on, he doesn't show himself on camera because he knows that he's going to come on and cause trouble. Now, he was on, I heard, a long time ago. He started off rather mild, is what I heard. Okay. But he's afraid to put himself on camera right now, rightfully so. Rightfully so. He's going to get his ass kicked eventually. People are going to see him back in Boracay where they're going to see him blogging. They're going to figure him out. The age about right, white guy, blah, blah, blah. He'll probably get his ass kicked or killed or something. It happens all the time. All the time. Yeah, he really has an anger issue. Actually, I think it's an inferiority complex. To me, I think I'm a pretty good judge of character. I think he has an inferiority complex or Napoleon complex. Yeah. I think a lot of women have rejected him, and not just women. I just think people in general have rejected this guy in life. We have a lot of people like that on here too. God, it's just like a fucking plague on here with that shit. The rejection that's going around from people. They come on and they attack wonderful people like me and my wonderful girlfriend Gilda and some other wonderful people on here too. Fuck, they even attack my dog. If I had a parrot, they'd attack my fucking parrot. Oh, shit. Ricky says Barry will be He ain't going home anywhere. He said that how many months ago, too? You gotta understand, there's an actual bona fide case against Barry. Okay? And I think Ricky knows it. But I told Ricky, and I haven't seen his answer my challenge because he's a coward, because he'll lose. You heard my challenge to him. I said for him to call up the prosecutor's office today. Do it live so we can hear it live. We want to hear. We don't want to just take his word. Call him up and see if they'll give him information and ask him about Barry Lee Jordan. Does Barry Lee Jordan have 5 counts of cybercrime against him? Yes or no? He won't do it. He won't do it because he knows he'll be embarrassed and he'll find out that it's true. Okay? So that's what that's all about. Why does he wear high this vest on his shirt? What's a this vest? The guy's not normal, man. Do you expect him to do anything normal? I mean, look at his face and his gestures and the pig nose and those wild eyes of his. Look, I met the guy in person. He looked wacky when I met him, too. He has these quiet moments when he wants something from you. He's going to be really nice to you, okay? He doesn't do anything unless it benefits him. See, that's the first thing you guys got to understand. Unless, he does that because he's trying to dress up and do different things. He used to come on wearing a construction hat with the vest and and shit like that. I don't know. He's just, look, the guy's, I don't know if you even need to ask her these questions. The guy's got mental issues. Okay. I mean, have you not figured it out already? I mean, the guy's a wacky doodle, man. He's whacked out. In America, he'd be verbally attacking politicians and everything and couldn't keep his mouth shut. He needed the attention. So he'd go to these conventions and rallies and to try to get on the news. He wants attention. And that's why he got on YouTube, because he wants that attention. He couldn't get women. The fucking guy was an insurance salesman. A fucking insurance salesman, man. What more do I need to say? Yeah, construction hard. What more do I need to say? You trust an insurance salesman or a car salesman? Like Paul, old dog, new tricks. He was a fucking car salesman. Would you trust either one of these people? I sure wouldn't. Oh my God. It's really getting interesting on YouTube lately, but I'm making it interesting. He's wanting to fundraise for Brian Smith now. I heard the name Brian Smith. Is that the same guy that showed up at TGIF with Barry and they said Barry never knew him about? That was another Brian. There's Brian Hollywood, but it goes under a different name. So you're saying that he wants to raise money for Brian Smith? And why would he want to do that? He's going to try to raise money for a lot of people. He found a new scam. Don't you get it, guys? If it doesn't work out with Barry, he has a fundraiser for somebody else. It's all going back in his pocket. You got to understand. There's a case against him with Fazio. Okay? And, Fazio could very well empty out his pockets on this upcoming very soon, this lawsuit. That's why he's living in a $240. Did you see my video earlier? That was just my exercise room. That's attached to my fucking bedroom. And he's living in a fucking dive that even Barry's dungy little detention room, rivals his $240 a month piece of shit, disgusting room. Trucker B now. Yes. Wasn't Brian going on to Trucker B, or is that a different Brian that showed up at TGIF with Barry? They made believe, he didn't come with him. Is that Brian Hollywood? Is that the same one, or Trucker B's a different guy, right? That's a different guy? Wait, you saying that? I know the farmer in Bohol. That's the Carmen is called a foreigner farming in the Philippines. Are you talking about him? Let's make yourself kind of clear on here. That's what I just said. Foreigner farming in the Philippines. His name is Brian. Brian Smith. Wasn't they all against Brian? Weren't they all against him, saying that he was scamming people? I mean, there's not many, so many people that are blaming for being scammer. Well, at least the fucking guy's working for a living, man. He works hard, raising pigs and all kinds of shit there. That's his gig, So why does he feel that he has to help him? Is he having some kind of a problem lately? What's the skinny on that? Why do he feel that he needs to help him? Well, I know that to line his own pocket. I understand that part. But, why is he choosing him to have a fund for? See, that's his new gig now of making money. Oh, I'm going to find causes to help people. Well, what he's really saying to you, what great scams I can get away with. I got away with making a few grand from Barry. Maybe I can make a few grand from Brian Smith now. And am I the only one that sees this shit? Are you guys that fucking dumb and blind? And I don't know. I got this guy pegged. I mean, I got this guy down, man. Okay, him and Go Me are in a feud for 5 years, just drama. Him and Go Mead. Now you're mentioning another name, Go Mead. Ricky's in a drama with everybody. So what's new with that? Ricky's going to probably die by Christmas, I'm thinking. I don't know, man. It just came to me. He's not very healthy. And he's not looking very well. Not that he ever looked well to begin with. He's an ugly fucking pig-nosed motherfucker. But he's got an edema now. His ankles are swelling. He's got high blood pressure that just goes crazy. He's on other medications. Yeah. Ed Lippert is also a hard-working pig farmer who's hardly working. Oh, fuck Ed. That's a fucking old-timer. He can't be too much more than my age, but that motherfucker, he's got to look like he's about 78 to 85. I mean, what the fuck happened to him? Did Agent Orange hit him in the service? Agent Orange or something? What the fuck happened with that guy? And how come he don't wear his teeth when he talks on somebody's show? I mean, it sounds like he took his teeth out. You know? Come out here to be a pig farmer? Oh, Christ. I thought retirement is supposed to be living easy. I'm no fucking pig farmer. I don't have to work. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I didn't come out here to work except in my own house and shit. What a wasted lives. The reasons they come out to the Philippines for. Isn't it amazing some of the stories you hear and why they're here? Why they're here? Oh, God. Well, everybody has their own reason, you know. But anyway, I started talking about our boy Jasper. You know, everybody, they can start out really strong, and then people get to realize how much adversity is against them. Then they don't want to associate with him anymore. This guy is actually looking for trouble, and by golly, I think he's going to get trouble. And I think somebody must have approached him physically because all of a sudden he's out of Boracay, he's out of BGC, he's coming to excuse. Well, I better travel around. I'm going to go to CEBU, I'm going to go to Surigao because this stuff on the beach just isn't working anymore. Well, guy was swearing by that beach. That was his paradise. He was never going to leave. People got old of him talking about the same shit about Boracay Beach. Boracay is over fucking rated. I don't even have to be there. I know people have been there. I've seen the videos. I've seen a lot of shows about it. I know now that Boracay will never be on my list to visit. Will never be on my list. Ever. Yeah. People overplay shit and it gets, you know, I'll show beach scenes where I live, but that's not what the show's about. I like talk and walk sometimes. I have to be on the beach or something. I'm not trying to promote the beaches here necessarily, except to say we got some nice beaches here, but I'm not going to over promote it because I also feel that not only is it nice beaches here, but I think the outside of the beaches should be cleaned up. And I think a lot more people would come here. And that's my opinion. And I'm not going to lie about my beaches here. They are nice, but the perimeter of the beaches outside are not nice. And I'm not going to say anything that's not true. Even my own beaches that's near me, I'm not going to say anything that's not true. Okay. Put your backpack, throw your road map. Same person donating to Jasper. Yeah, but he said something about, I think he lost his best contributor or viewer. Somebody, I think, decided not to send him any more money because his attitude really sucks. The guy's got a really bad attitude. He's a really arrogant bastard. He's got a temper. If nobody sees it his way, he just falls apart, you know. And he's an expert on women. Don't forget that. You got to get advice from him. 7 months of being here, he'd be the man. He'd be the man. He'd be the man. $50 for a consult. I'm sure he's probably going to. It's free. Imagine somebody want to give him minus the 30%, but still, somebody want to give that ass white $500. I tell you what, man, I've seen crazy donations on YouTube to the worst people. I've seen crazy shit on here. You scratch your head and say, why did they just do that? Are they having getting each other off on Skype on the screen or something? What are they doing? And I bet you a lot of these guys do that. I bet you 500. No, I saw it, man, unless he was donating to himself. It was $499. I saw it. I was watching at the time the donation came in. $499, say $500, American bucks. And he was like besides himself. Couldn't stop talking about it. Wow, that's the biggest donation I ever got. Wow. Anyway, shows, they rise and shows, they fall. Okay. And I'm sure a lot of us have probably seen that on here. They come up to a big start and then they just, they get dissolved. They get too cocky with their attitude. They think they're kings and royalty. They want everybody to bow down to them and suck up to them. I don't do that with my viewers, man. Fuck no. They need to draw them, but he don't have the money to buy it, except for donations. Oh, we don't have anybody on here that does that, do we? No. We got Big Kevin. We got Barry. We had Barry. They never did anything like that. They needed an Xbox or something, did they? Or an appliance or a bottle of booze or a pack of cigarettes. No, they wouldn't do that. They'd never do that. I'll tell you the other person that's going to go down on here. That's Ricky for sure. Ricky is saying he's settling into CEBU because he has big shit going on in Thailand. That's why. Yeah, I heard it on another media. Let's just say that. He has some serious issues in Thailand. And that's why he's not gravitating toward Thailand right now. Told you, man, don't listen to everything you hear on here because it's usually bullshit. Okay? Yeah. All of a sudden, he's promoting CEBU big time. And all of a sudden, hey, the scam worked with Barry. I made a couple of $1,000s on Barry, so I'm going to say maybe help Brian Smith out now. And I can push that because things are not happening much with Barry because they know he's going to be deported or go to jail in Bickerton. But, you know, I could start this one with Brian Smith. And hey, guess what? I could do it with other people too, and I can make a fortune on here. Well, and yup, and so forth and so far. Well, like it's not ever done before. He made a little killing off Barry. He'll make it off Brian Smith and go on and on because he's got that lawsuit that Fazio has against him. It could be as much as 30,000 American dollars. That's a lot of pesos, my friends. Could be more. Could be 60,000. Ooh, that figure, 60,000. Does that sound familiar? $60,000 that will never be collected. That will never be collected. And I'm going to put out the plates of crow again. Barry lives off the crumbs that fall off Ricky's table. Isn't that right? Gotta go, guys. I love you all. No, I don't. You know I don't. But, when I get monetized again, I'm going to hear from you. We're going to hear from you, right? Is that correct? Am I going to hear from you when the dollar sign thing goes back on here? Huh? We'll see. We'll see how devoted you really are. I got to go watch a movie. See what I'm saying? Don't listen to these fucking assholes on there. Ricky's one of the biggest fucking losers common day now, other than Barry. One of the biggest fucking losers that ever disgraced our airwaves, that ever came as a foreigner to this good country called the Philippines, baby. Yeah.